I'd like to call upon my colleague from California, Mike Honda, to join us here and to express his own experiences and his work here in Congress and how it may have reflected, how his Peace Corps experiences may have reflected upon his work. Mike, if you'll join us.
Thank you, John, and I would have made this space easier after Peace Corps than right now. As a returned Peace Corps volunteer, I rise to recognize the work of Peace Corps as its 50th anniversary. And the Peace Corps has played an instrumental role in establishing prosperous foreign relations while fostering cross-cultural understandings. Countries from all over the globe celebrate contributions of the Peace Corps and look forward with anticipation to its continued growth. I was in Ethiopia a couple years ago representing the Ethiopian caucus here, and I traveled extensively through Ethiopia during the 8 days I was there. Ran across some folks in the upper part of Ethiopia, and we talked about Peace Corps, and immediately a lot of the young people there brightened up and said, "Did you know Garamendi?" And it was at that moment I remember that our colleague Garamendi had served in Ethiopia. But what struck me most was the impact, the long-term impact and memories that people that we have touched when they were youth stayed with them, and the impact and the influence that we've had with young people in the different countries had stayed with them, and they had become leaders in their own right in the countries that we served in. The same happened in El Salvador. I'm sure the same happened in Somalia, where our other colleagues had served their time. Peace Corps it provides a unique opportunity for volunteers to help some of the most impoverished people in the world, work that changes their global perspectives. I had met another person at Stanford University. He was a visiting scholar. He was not much more than 5'1", articulate in English and Spanish, and he said that he was an aberration of statistical probability. In saying that, he meant that he was a young boy in the mountains of Peru, and it was Peace Corps volunteer that had touched his life, that allowed him to learn more about himself and his country, that pushed him to learn English. And through the Peace Corps volunteer, he was able to go to school. His name was Alejandro Toledo. He became president of Peru. And now he's a visiting scholar. And now he's also looking at running again, perhaps serving his country. But not only serving his country, he serves all people of this country, of this world, by the fact that he was able to express the idea that he was probably an aberration of statistical probability, in that he has attained a position in the global stage, a leadership position, because of Peace Corps volunteer. This story is replicated over and over again with over the 195,000 volunteers that have served. I just want to pay special attention to Sergeant Shriver, the person who took the selfless commitment and visionary leadership in creating a pioneering organization that provided opportunities for young people and providing them opportunities to grow. Filling Shriver's shoes will always be difficult. And President Clinton was right when he said, "Never has America had a stronger warrior for peace and against poverty than Sergeant Shriver." And Shriver himself said it best when he said, "The Peace Corps represents some, if not all, of the best virtues of this society. It stands for everything that America has ever stood for. It stands for everything we believe in and hope to achieve in this world." And so I want to thank my colleague for putting this together. I want to thank my friend, Mr. Petri, for his friendship on the other side of the aisle. And we say the other side of the aisle, but I think that the aisle does not exist with our relationships and our commonality in the Peace Corps. Peace Corps allowed me to grow up. Peace Corps allowed me to believe in myself. Peace Corps was responsible for me being here today. to be able to speak fervently and hopefully convincingly to encourage other young people that service to this country through the Peace Corps are 2 years that you'll never, never, ever regret, and never would ever exchange for 10 years of regular life in this country. And I thank you.
Congressman Mike Honda, thank you so very, very much. Let me now turn